please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Well, straight to the top story this evening, and this is a CNBC TV18 exclusive. The government has apparently rejected 2 offers from private players to pick up a stake in IDBI Bank. Sources in the government tell CNBC TV18 that they feel selling stake in IDBI Bank to a private investor at this time will not get them the best value. Now, this comes at a time when RBI veterans and former regulators have raised concerns over the potential move to allow state-run LIC to pick up a controlling stake in IDBI Bank. Sapna Das, who broke that story, joins us now with more. Sapna, so tell us more. 2 offers from 2 private sector banks for IDBI Bank, but the government rejects them.
Well, this entire deal is still under discussion, but a very clear signal that has been given, by various quarters to CNBC TV18 clearly point towards the fact that it will be the best interest of all stakeholders, including the government and other players in the market, as well as customers, to basically look at hiving off majority stake of the government in IDBI Bank to LIC. There is absolute clarity on that front. So, keeping all of this in mind and putting all of this in context, what we understand is that many private players have shown interest. They are keen in picking up the strategic stake in IDBI Bank, but the problem here is one of valuation. The stock price probably is not reflecting the inherent value of the bank, and in this, it's not just about your market capitalization, which may not be much to speak about, but if you look at the non-core assets, which include investments in various companies as well as your real estate portfolio, you're talking about something around 14,000 odd crores right over there. But all of this is not reflected in the stock price. So the fear probably in the government quarters is the fact that there could be vested interests at play trying to pick up this strategic stake in IDBI Bank at a very low cost. That's the major concern. The second aspect that we also understand is that, as in how this deal goes through, and LIC is, the favorite. There is absolutely no doubt on that front. This could be an upside for LIC as well. Just coming to that point, but the other aspect that also needs to be kept in mind is that probably the plan here is to keep IDBI Bank as a subsidiary of LIC, just probably on the lines of LIC Housing Finance, a professionally run board and at arm's length from LIC. The third angle that we have also been able to understand probably at this stage, there could be 2 options of actually going about how do you dilute the government shareholding. So if you're looking at dilution of government shareholding coming down from the current 85-86 odd % levels to below 50%, probably around 49%, then the IDBI Bank could issue preference shares to LIC. That is one way of doing it. The other could be a disinvestment route, but here probably the government is not looking at a lot of gains over here, because you'll be selling your stock cheap, and once the disinvestment happens and you're below 50%, there is not much that you're doing beyond that. So probably the plan would be towards preference capital, but the deal is not yet final. It's in a very advanced stage. We can expect the approval to come through at least from one regulator pretty soon. But, the deal is not final yet. So we have to just wait and watch and see. But very clearly, majority stake going to LIC.
All right, Sapna, appreciate you joining us with that story. But